Origin Stories with Demi York and Pete Gutierrez.
Mark looks like me in the morning. Neither me or Mark are morning people.
I slept in my makeup last night.
Yeah, Demi this morning
So
looks
that's
fresh
slept
and
makeup.
perfect.
You look beautiful.
I'm actually really proud of it. I woke up and I was like, damn, that was actually the right decision. I don't have to do anything now. I was really stoked.
I knew you weren't going to be there at 8:15. I woke up at 7:45 and I was like, I texted you and you hadn't texted me right back. I was like, she's not going to be at 8:15.
I was not that late. I got to his house at 8:25. It was 10 minutes late.
Early morning.
If
If you're on time, you're 5 minutes late.
For drinking espresso martinis all last night, I did pretty good this morning. I'm pretty proud of that.
Espresso martinis. You are a fan of the coffee and the alcohol together.
Yeah, well, I needed to stay awake.
You might as it's like taking cocaine and shrooms at the same time.
I'm just I just smoke until I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, no coffee and alcohol for me. That sounds like diarrhea waiting to happen.
Yeah, literally.
I'm not doing it. I'm not
Drinks
doing
one
it.
sip of my espresso martini. What are you doing? I'm running to the fucking
Yes,
bathroom.
that's exactly what that sounds like.
All hot girls have IBS.
Dude, just regular coffee
No, but
makes
for
me
real,
run
though.
to the bathroom.
But for real, all hot
true.
girls have IBS.
It's true.
Because y'all been eating and drinking too much.
I was telling Brian, I was telling him that last night I had to stay up because I ordered Taco Bell, but then I double dashed because you can double dash. And so I got a Jack in the Box milkshake. And they also brought me a
needs
munchie
help.
box. And he was like, how the fuck do you stay so tiny? I was like, I don't know. I ate a Nacho Bel Grande, a Doritos Locos taco, and a cheese roll up. And then I had a milkshake and curly fries.
I would be shitting my brains out.
Yeah, that sounds like diarrhea to me. All of it.
Are
The
we
espresso
on
martini.
right
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yes,
Thought
the
so.
espresso martini. Oh, welcome to Stoner Origin Stories.
I'm Demi York.
I'm B. Gutierrez.
And today we have my wonderful friend, Brian Athey.
Yeah.
Brian.
Shout out. Shout out y'all for having me.
I said your name correctly.
Yeah, you did.
I'm really proud of
some
it.
Some people don't.
I won't.
He's on.
E-Zone.
That's my guy, though.
What was it?
I'm going to spell it. I want you to say it.
XG, who
Yeah.
we had on the pod. He guest host on We Don't Smoke the Same. Here and
So am I going to be yelling again through this whole
there.
episode?
No.
No.
Him and X
I'm
have
the-
very
We're
different
the
energies.
complete
Okay.
360 of each other.
I just gave up on the XG episode. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to let them talk the entire time because I don't feel like losing my voice today.
Yeah, that's my guy, though. But he's
No,
he can
I
be
love
loud.
XG. I'm
He
just
can
saying.
definitely be loud.
Oh, teamed
An
with this
opinion.
fucking crazy bitch?
You're trying to have yell fights with those two. You're not going to win.
When I did We Don't Smoke the Same, someone commented on the video and said, we don't yell the same.
Ah.
I laughed.
Yo, I watched that episode and you were hella loud. I was like, Shorty, the mic is right here.
Which
Okay, first of all, I live my life very loudly.
one? This is going to ash, and I don't want it to ash on those.
got it.
That's funny.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't help myself. I'm a Leo.
Oh,
It's
here
just,
we go.
It's just
Blame it on the
at all times.
Zodiacs. So as me
I'm a
being
Virgo
Aquarius, is that why I'm
Lunos.
so just chilling, calm?
My best friend's an Aquarius.
I'm actually an Aquarius and
February,
a
what
Pisces.
February birthday are you?
February 18th.
All right, my bestie's February 15th.
Yeah, I'm technically the first and last day.
You're an Aquarius and a Pisces?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're a cusp.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Man, you know what? Pisces actually makes a lot of sense for you. You're pretty sensitive.
I'm extremely sensitive.
You're very sensitive,
I was
creative.
raised by all women and no real men in my life other than for like 4 or 5 years. So, and I just honestly, I'm all about the macho man, but like cut the macho shit out, bro. Like you can be upset.
How is he on the same thing with XG?
I go on there and I switch it up for him.
yeah.
I make it positive. The last episode we talked about how porn is making things bad for people and desensitizing them.
Mhm.
And
That's an
I'll tell you,
understatement.
It is
Yeah.
an understatement, but you guys understand that. A lot of men don't. Because we think logically, women think emotionally with logic behind the emotion. There's a huge difference. We don't think with emotion, and that's why logically all we're thinking is, oh, I'm just getting my thing off.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Watching somebody else. But bro, like, do you understand you're making it so like
It's an
when
emotional
you go to
coping
hook
mechanism.
up with your girl,
Yeah.
you're expecting what you just saw, but you didn't even tell her what you just saw because now there's no communication. She might be down, but she doesn't know. You just try to do some weird thing with your fingers and make her say something like, bro, she's freaked out. Where the fuck? She's going to think you're cheating on her.
Yeah.
Like, where'd you learn this
Where'd
shit?
you learn this?
Exactly.
Where's this coming from?
Exactly. So
Uh-huh.
it's like you desensitize yourself to your partner and whoever you're going to be with and yourself. Like, it's like, trust me, I still watch porn. It happens, but
All
not
guys
as,
do.
not as much.
Most
A lot of women
too.
do.
Yeah.
But like nowhere near as much. Our sex life is great. It's not. It doesn't even have to have a great sex life for you not to do that as much. To be honest, it's just we just get stuck to
I
this.
rarely watch porn.
I'm in the spank bank if I'm doing it.
Oh, I
think it's just a means
I
to an
masturbate
end
to all
for-
sorts of
for
things.
some people.
It's usually not porn.
You think of rocking chairs? So I didn't wait.
Yeah,
All sorts of things, but
actually,
not
Courage
sex.
the Cowardly Dog. It's just the rocking chair and Courage the
And them
Cowardly Dog is
screaming.
what gets me up.
I'm dead. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm pretty dominant.
Shocker.
No, I would say, no, I okay, weird. I once masturbated to a speech that Obama gave.
So you have a thing for Obama?
Of course I have a thing for Obama.
I know so many girls that have a thing for
Okay,
Obama.
first of all,
Don't look at me. I don't fucking
those
have
hands?
a. That shit's
I immediately
nugget.
looked up like, what about you?
Obama's
Those
dope, but
hands?
Obama's a nerd, man. I ain't trying to fuck that. No.
Oh, I love fucking nerds. You know why? Because nerds really want it.
And they will take care of
And they
you
will take care of you.
before themselves.
Mhm.
It goes both sexes.
You don't
there.
have to go
A
nerd
nerd
just to get a
loves
dude
eating.
to take care.
Hmm?
I don't think you got to have a nerd dude just to have a.
No,
guy
it's a
who
different
takes care.
type of care.
It's a different
nerd
type of
girl,
care.
nerd dude, nerds in general. It's almost like
And I ain't trying to train nobody. Sorry.
sometimes you ain't gotta train them. Sometimes they know what they're doing. They just very quiet
Yeah.
and keep to themselves.
It's the
and
quiet
then it's
ones
like,
that really surprise
whoa,
you.
wait a
Exactly.
second, what just happened here? You know how to do that?
Oh my God.
Ain't nobody ever did that
What
before.
is that thing that you just did with
I
your
knew
tongue?
you were smart, but
oh
damn.
my God.
But
You've been reading books about my vagina.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to have nobody make love to me. That's fucking weird shit. I don't
you
know.
don't want to be made love to?
No, I
just
don't want
wanna
nobody
fuck
making
Dick
love to me.
down.
Yo, okay.
Real shit.
Real shit. If a guy was like in my ear saying some shit like, oh, I'm making love to you. I want to make love to you. I would just be like, yo, this is not a 1992 R&B music video, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? It's fucking, don't bring that corny shit up in my,
Nah, every once in a while I like to
Who
say
hurt
something.
you?
oh, many.
Okay,
Many.
there it is.
Many. Every once in a while I like
And
to
a
say
nerd.
something to throw it off. I like to say something to throw it off in the middle of sex. Just something real out of pocket and strange.
You know what? You
Only if
shouldn't-
like we've been fucking for a while. It's
Like,
not
do you
like
like
a
fish
first.
sticks?
No, you know what you shouldn't say to somebody?
just I like rusty
It doesn't go.
spoons.
It doesn't
in the middle
go
of sex.
over. It doesn't go over well if you tell them in the middle of it to fix their face. I don't recommend that. Don't tell somebody to fix their face. Have you ever had a guy get real stern on you while he's fucking you?
Stern,
Stern,
like
like they get real stern. They get real stern, and I'm just like, yo, fix your face.
You gotta fuck more nerds. Nerds don't do that.
No,
Hold on. I ain't never in my life been stern during sex.
I bet you haven't.
Maybe
You don't even know
dominant.
it.
But not stern. No, I'm not
see.
like that. Unless I'm told to be like that. I don't know.
I'm good.
Like I said, I was raised by a woman, so I'm like really, like she said, sensitive. But like I'm still a manly, masculine dude. But like I hate the, oh, you got to have all the masculine energy in the world. Like, nah, bro, that shit's not.
No, you're masculine with consent.
Yeah, like you have to like relax and chill and like.
But I think you can be masculine without being like Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can be masculine without doing that, but you can also be masculine without being like Pokemon cards. You know, like there's a fucking
Why
difference.
hate on Pokemon cards?
I'll hate on everything. I don't
I
give
used to
a fuck.
trade Pokemon cards. Still
Me too.
love them.
My mom has my whole booklet.
Yeah,
I probably
same.
got mad
With the
money
little-
sitting
the
in
Oh my
there.
sheets.
god, you guys
Yeah.
are the
With the
younger
sheets.
version.
I have the
Full
holographic
cross.
Mewtwo.
Yeah, I have a lot of holographics, and I
Those are
bet
the younger version of the kids who had fucking pogs.
Very true. And Tamagotchis and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't
Every
keep
single
one of
one I
those
had
things
died.
alive.
Y'all
Yeah.
are
Every
like,
single one. I'm like, this is
check
impossible.
out my
I literally
snap.
remember telling my mom once, like, Mom, you can stop buying me. I don't think you can
I
keep
don't
them
think
alive.
I can do this.
And she goes, they're probably a scam. And now that I think about it, all the time, I'm like literally, I think about Tamagotchis all the time. It's fucking weird. But
What?
yeah, like all the time, I'm like, I wonder what it's doing. Because it didn't die. The battery was like the first of its kind lithium battery, and it didn't even do anything much. So they're probably like, what?
It's probably still
We
alive.
need to go on YouTube and see if somebody still has a Tamagotchi alive.
I guarantee you somebody does.
And they're in China. They definitely hacked it and figured it
Definitely.
out. Because I swore there was no possible way to keep that thing alive.
Who knows?
Moose, what do you think?
Moose, what do you think? I don't know.
Moose
I think about boglins a lot.
Boglins?
Yeah, it's a fucked up toy. Google it. It's crazy. Bye, Moo.
Explain. Elaborate.
So boglins are like these weird, like creepy rubber puppets that look like monsters, and they like their box literally looks like a jail cell. Like the box that they came in, like
Never
looks like
see
a
it
jail
before.
cell, and they were called boglins, and they were like supposed to be like bog monsters.
My mom probably kept that away from me because it was people in jail.
fair.
And she had a young mixed black child. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Moose said, "I'm over this conversation." Okay, to the meat and potatoes of this podcast while we're smoking. Please tell me your stoner origin story. Like, how did you
Oh my
start
God.
smoking? What got you into it?
So
Speaking of your childhood.
childhood, wow. So really, I remember the first time I smoked, but I'll tell you why I started smoking. And then I'll tell you the first time I smoked. So I started smoking because I was the poster child for all the medicines for like Klonopin, Ritalin, Zoloft, Wellbutrin. What else was I on? I was never on Xanax. I was on clozapam.
Jesus.
All these things because I had a learning disability and I was ADHD. I do believe I'm ADHD, and I believe most people are to an extent. And it just means that we need a lot of stimulation, but we also get overstimulated.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a zombie when I would take these medicines, and then I'd have anger issues, and I would take Wellbutrin to combat my Ritalin and all this other shit. And it was like, I couldn't play sports properly anymore. Like I had no edge. And then one day somebody on one of my teams, he smoked weed. We were young. We were like 14 years old. About going into freshman year, and he was smoking weed, and he would like, he just chill. He was just chill. He was good. He could still play. So that summer, I was like, fuck it. I went out with all the kids. I was getting in trouble and whatnot. And I was like, I'm gonna smoke. It was like 6 or 7 of us on a hill in the back of somebody's yard. I still remember like it was yesterday. I will never forget. And it was like the suburban neighborhood where like you have your apartments, townhouses, houses, like in the elementary school, like real suburban, true suburban neighborhood. So the kids are out running the neighborhood all night long. We're on the back of this hill smoking this fat ass blunt. It probably wasn't even that fat, but to me it was
In my
fat
memory,
as
it's
fuck.
giant.
It
Yeah.
was giant, and I'm smoking it. And I hit it like 3 times, and everybody's like, yeah, first time you don't get high. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna hit the shit out this thing. So I get high. So I hit it. I pass it, 10 minutes goes by. Somebody goes, cops. There's no fucking cops. But we start taking off running. The night goes long. We're running around the neighborhood for no fucking reason, thinking we're running from cops. There is no fucking cops. We get to the dude's house. I'm
And
laying.
you know the kid that yelled cops is like just giggling to himself the whole
dying
time.
laughing.
Thinks it's
Dying laughing
hilarious.
probably. We get to the friend's house that we're finally staying at. I didn't tell my mom I was staying out. She's blowing me up because I had like a pager at the time. She gave me a pager. She was not playing. 911, I better call. I was not calling. I was too high. We're eating a tray. It's like 4 of us, my best friends at the time. We're eating a tray of veggie and ranch dip, like all the veggies in the world. There's one couch and a bed, and we're in my friend's room. These motherfuckers get me they say, eat a carrot, get on the couch. I ate a carrot, got on the couch. They told me to get off the couch. I got off the couch. They would tell me to get on the couch. I get on the couch. Everything they told me to do, I was doing willingly. I was that
You're
high.
like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I can do that. I
Literally
don't want to be in
I
the
was
way.
a yes man. Anything they asked me to do, I was doing. They were asking me to dip my fingers in the ranch and like do all this stupid shit because they've been smoking before. They humiliated me. I woke up the next morning. I was like,
You got hazed into smoking.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Welcome to the brethren of smoking.
Yeah, literally. And then I wake up the next morning like I had the best sleep of my fucking life. I still remember that sleep, like waking up like, hear the birds chirping, sun's rising. I was just like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then I didn't start really smoking a lot
Mhm.
And then, because I was still kind of scared of it. And because my mom made me terrified of everything. She was a smart woman. She was like, I'm going to terrify him of fucking everything. He's going to hate everything. And then I started smoking at parties. And then I stopped taking my medicine. I started tricking my mom. I would put it in my mouth, put it under my tongue, swallow, and then spit it back out in the bathroom right when I went to go brush my teeth. And then I would smoke before school.
Your mom would dole out your meds and make sure that you swallowed them.
Your
Yeah, because I was
ADHD
a bad,
meds,
I was a
right?
bad kid. Yeah, I was not listening. Like I would take that shit and be like, yeah, I took it. But I would forget to take it. I wasn't even trying to be bad. It was my ADHD was so prevalent. Like I would forget to take it.
Yeah, until you get the habit down. Because like I have ADHD, so like I have to have habits.
It's got to be 30 days of the habit too. It can't just be like a couple of days a week.
It has to be repetition.
And then I'll be a menace at it. Then I won't ever forget
But then every once in a while you'll break it. Just to break it.
Just because I can.
Yeah, just because why not? And so
prove
I'll
to
stop doing
myself
it
I
for
can do
like
it again.
3 months and then I go right back to it.
Yeah, like why did I do that?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
can.
hyperfixate on foods too. Like all the time. Like I really hyperfixate on foods.
I think I kind of do the same thing, but I'd never really realized until somebody said it out loud. Honestly, because lately, you know, like you see my posts and stuff with the CMOS and stuff, but really the weed got me to do better in school and chill me out. And I still had my edge at practice and I could listen and focus and like I wasn't all over the fucking place and I wasn't being combative with people and stuff because I was just like, all right, that's what you want me to do? All right, turn it on. I'm a beast. All right, I can turn it back off. All right, I'm chilling. Like it was just easy and I didn't have any side effects or anything like that. Did I take it to an extent I probably didn't need to? Of course. But now that I'm older, even when I moved out here and I have it because I'm from DC, Virginia area, we don't have dispensaries, but we got legal as I started leaving and stuff like that. But growing up, it was always Ziploc bag, you know what I mean? From the streets. You can get what you get, you smoke what you can smoke. I move here.
You gotta smoke
I have
out your
it at
dealer.
my fingertips. I started smoking way too much. And then I started getting really bad anxiety. And then I slowed down. And then I found a kind of medium where now like we'll smoke at home and they'll be like this much left to the J. And I'm like, you can finish it. I'm good. Like I'll just chill. Or I used to have to smoke every morning. I used to have to rip the bong. One fat rip at least before work, before anything. I would wake up, take Thor out, let him pee, pack my bong, smack that, get his food ready, open the door, boom. That's my morning, every single morning. Now it's not like that. I take Thor out first. He gets fed first. I chill. I check my social medias, my emails, what I need to get, who I need to respond to, business contracts, whatever, and stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh, all right, I'm cool. Let me hit this bong real quick. Now I'm good.
Now you can get shit done without weed.
So now I can get shit done without weed, but it's only because I'm exhausted. But then when that sun starts rising and I start really waking the fuck up and that brain and them neurons start going like this and not like this, that's when I'm like, all right, I need my weed. I need to smoke. But but now I can like, I mean, I've done everything, pretty much everything other than like super stupid hard drugs. Like I haven't done any of the crazy shit that a lot of people would say they haven't done. But
you're not doing like IV drugs.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No.
I'm terrified of needles. When I get tattoos and I've got a lot of them, I'm like, but I'm gonna watch. But it's just like a way of life where like people need to find a medium because people take advantage of what we have. And it's like with CMOS, we all smoke. You guys should all be on the Moss. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's 50% off right now. Get your Moss. It's a promo. Not gonna play. But y'all need to get the CMOS because all this mucus we build up from smoking. And a lot of us, all of our diseases come from that. They come from mucus, like straight up. So like ever since I started taking the CMOS, at first I thought I was getting sick, but it wasn't that. The mucus from smoking so much weed was coming out of me. My eczema's gone. Like it is insane. If you're a smoker, you need to be on it. It helps you'll lose belly fat like that. You'll feel 10 times better.
That's lies. I've tried CMOS. It don't take away your belly fat. Don't listen to that one.
You're not eating the right CMOS.
It also tastes like shit.
That's because you're not eating our CMOS. I should have brought you some.
It's trash. It's so gross.
So if I bring you some CMOS and it's not gross, you're gonna buy it?
Is it going to taste like some type of fake flavored applesauce texture shit?
Absolutely not.
It's so gross.
Absolutely not. If you go on our Instagram
I've tried
right now.
multiple sea mosses.
Have you tried Mad Moss?
I haven't tried Mad Moss.
Okay. then say less, because we actually have a product that is going to be, it's real. It's not
always
it's
just
not
like, here's
artificials.
some jelly that
No,
has an
it's not
aftertaste
jelly.
of dirt.
It's not jelly.
It's so gross.
I'm sorry.
I've never had it, so I can't
I
contribute
should
to
have brought
that.
it. I
You
should have
should've
brought
brought
it.
it.
I should have brought it because it's
I would have loved to
changed
show and
my
tell because
life.
I don't know it.
Like, I hate the other sea mosses I've had. I will not eat any other sea moss other than Mad Moss. We've got it, literally the strawberry, charcoal, and coconut sea moss. It's literally tastes like a strawberry Go-Gurt. Remember strawberry Go-Gurts?
Oh, I love
It
strawberry
I
literally-
can
Go-Gurt.
do strawberry Go-Gurt, but I swear to God,
I know what you're talking
every
about.
sea moss that I've tried, you'll be like, okay, strawberry, I can deal with that. And literally 6 seconds later, oh, I just ate some dirt. It just leaves this dirt at, it's like you're just
horrible.
licked a pond
That's
floor.
because they're also
Blech, or the sea floor. Blech, I can't. I'm not trying to put a wet blanket on the sea moss argument, but it's something I have actually like looked into and tried multiple types, and they're always trash. They're always like, this one tastes amazing. Put it in your smoothies. And it's like, sea
I want
moss
to try
floor.
your thing.
You know why it probably tastes like that is because they're not cleaning their moss properly. We get our moss from
And I
Jamaica.
swear that everybody always says something like that. They're
They
like,
no, but if everybody's saying it, then that means that most of the people probably aren't doing it. If it's a prevalent conversation, what's the common denominator?
That's correct.
all right,
people
we
are not
can have
washing
them
their
back and I'll
moss.
try the sea moss.
I'm telling you, next week, I get a case. If you don't like it, I'll give you a jar. I'll just give it to you. And you can give it to
Also,
whoever you
it's
want.
like $100. It's
No,
so expensive.
Ours is not $100. It's $50. And right now it's 50% off. So it's $25.
For how much though?
Isn't bad.
16 ounces. You get a whole glass.
$50 for 16 ounces?
That's a
That's
mason
so
jar.
expensive.
So what do you drink on a
That's
normal
like
day?
that's
Do you drink
air-
water
I don't,
only?
I don't drink. I drink water.
Do you
Rum
drink
and
soda?
Coke.
I do like a Coke.
She likes.
Okay, so
I have a 3 p.m. Coke normally.
you have a Coke every day,
No, not every day. No,
but
not
on a
every day.
regular.
But I'm just like if I drink anything besides water, it's normally Coke.
So on the regular, your regular diets, you would drink Coke. If you had to eliminate something from your diet and it was bad for you,
I wouldn't
it would be
say I
Coke.
have Coke every day though.
Okay,
I don't.
then cool.
I
But
really, really don't.
anything- Think of this.
I know I
Anything
look
that
like
we're
I
putting
do,
in
but
our
I don't.
body. No.
I'm not mad.
Not at all. The thing is, all these bad things we put into our body, all the synthetics, everything that we eat, we're all victims of me, myself. It doesn't matter if I'm more on my health venture than most people. I still have my guilty pleasures. Why would we not spend a little bit more money on something also that helps us and a little bit less on something that hurts us?
I would, as long as it doesn't taste like I'm licking like the Tide Pool
Yeah,
floors.
it's gross.
Like,
I've had gross sea moss
it's
and I know
so
what you're talking
gross.
about and I feel you. It tastes like ass.
Yeah.
It's like jelly. It
Yeah.
looks like Jell-O that's solidified too much.
This is like watching a fun tennis match, by the way.
Is it? I see
Yeah.
you going like this.
It's really fun for me. I'm really enjoying
But I
it.
understand what
No,
you're saying though,
I
because
totally-
I've been
wanna
there.
try
Because I
it.
think that you're really both on the same page.
I really do want to try
Mhm.
it. I want something that helps and works and does all the benefits that you're saying. I'm just saying I've tried multiple kinds.
Have you? What do you know? Can you list off any companies?
No, I can't list off company names.
you just
I'm a
had, like-
stoner. I can't remember that shit.
C-
2 of them I got off of like stuff that I found on the internet from
Mhm.
different companies.
Yeah, so a legit company probably.
2 of them I tried from Erewhon.
Okay.
One of them I've tried. from
Erewhon
Whole
shit is
Foods.
always not
They're
it.
always overly priced.
I literally
and taste
am like
terrible.
want to be like, drive back with me to my house. We're starting. You're getting this right. Because I've been there and I was like wanting to do promotions for people because that's what I do. I do a lot of promotions for people as well on my page. And I wanted to do it. I'd get it their moss and I'd be like, I can't promote this shit.
I'm not gonna
And
say
they'd
this
hit
tastes
me up
good.
and be like, hey, you gonna do that video? And I'm like, yeah, I'm working on it. Like, I don't want to tell you, you don't want me to do the video because I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna tell my friends and followers and people I know to get this product that's not good.
That's subpar. Yeah.
Because I understand what's going on. So what we do is a recipe that nobody has. It literally nobody has this recipe. If you go on like the texture, I can go like this and it just falls right off. It's not jelly. This is like how it's supposed to be. I put it on toast. I mix it with my fruit. Like it's literally amazing. Like there's some flavors though. I'm like, some people are not gonna like this. Like the ones that's like blue spirulina. How do you say this shit?
Spirulina.
Spirulina.
I think is how you.
I think you're right.
Spirulina?
Actually, that's the that rings a bell. But like that
Come
one
on, Moosey.
is a little rough. But all the other ones are really good. But
Aw.
we're that's for another episode. That's an episode right there.
That's it. You're just gonna bring them all. We're just
I'm
gonna have a
put 'em
taste
all on the
test.
table
We're gonna
and
bring
we're
them
gonna-
all.
We're gonna
We'll
have a
have-
taste test.
Yeah, and I
Oh
want
my God, a
and
munch
God,
off.
God honest. And if you hate it, you hate it. I won't feel any type of way because some people just don't like sea moss. Some people are that way
I keep trying. I keep trying
because you want it, and that's good. That's the positive. You're trying because you want it.
because I
you
do
want
think
the
it has
benefits.
benefits. I do.
It does.
I do believe it
I'm
has
telling you,
benefits.
like if you look here close to my hand, these were all bumps from stress eczema, and I couldn't. And my gut and our guts are. And it doesn't matter if you're best shape of your life. You think you're the best shape of your life, and you're not. Somebody that is out of shape might have a healthier gut metabolism than the person that's in the best shape of their life, according to what doctors and say. But when you really start cleaning yourself out and just feeling good with this, it's like life, literally. Like it makes me feel good and it tastes good. I've tasted really shitty stuff, but we can move on. We don't have to talk about
I know. I thoroughly enjoy that we've circled back to hot girls have IBS.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. It all comes back to gut health,
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
It all comes back to gut
comes back
health.
to the gut health. All hot girls have IBS.
It's true.
It's just and if you
It's a known fact.
It is.
Every hot girl that I know, stomach problems.
Mhm.
Every single one
My
of us.
girlfriend.
Audrey's
she's
so hot. Stomach problems.
Yeah. I'm gluten free. I'm kind of handsome, you know.
Yeah. Everybody I know that's hot, food sensitivities. Food sensitivities, IBS.
Or is it just the food attacking us? Rabbit hole.
That's true. That is a rabbit hole. So, okay. So you got really into smoking because it helped with your ADHD.
Mhm.
See, like my nephew is severely autistic, very high on the spectrum. And my mom cannot get a CBD card for him because he's a minor. And the FDA hasn't approved any like CBD for kids, but they want to like stuff all of these other drugs down his throat that are for sure worse for him and
For
have
sure.
all of these terrible side
Synthetics,
effects
yeah.
that make him like very violent because he's nonverbal. He doesn't know how to communicate.
Mhm.
So if he like can't communicate something to you, he gets really frustrated
Mhm.
and he starts like
hitting,
throwing his hands because he doesn't know how to say like
Mhm.
what you need to hear to help him.
Mhm.
And I think it's a really interesting thing. So my mom is in this support group, and one of the women in the support group started giving her child CBD, and it has made all the difference. Like their child can actually function and be out in public more. And it's fucking wild that they won't look into it like as like, yeah, maybe we should look into giving kids CBD.
You know, why would they? They make no money from it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make nowhere near as much. You know what it really is? They can't make the money. We can't build houses off of hemp. You know what the problem is? Is that 3 to 4 or 5 year span that it's going to take to switch everything over. It's going to be it would make new millionaires and create new poverty.
Yeah.
And people that were millionaires would now just be living off whatever they have left or getting into this. So they don't want to change how they're prescribing people because it works.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's certain families that do not want it to be any other way throughout the country, throughout the world, period. So it's like, why would we take something that we could grow our damn self? You just go get hemp seed. You can get, there's people think you just get CBD from weed plants. No, like you get it from different types of the seeds and different type of the plant.
Yeah.
And you can grow it yourself with no problem. And you can make your own CBD and you wouldn't need the medical treatment. Like, you know how many people, like look at people with like cerebral palsy that smoke weed.
Yeah.
Or like people with tremors that can't keep themselves and people with tremors mostly drug addicts like from that or like alcoholics or anything like that.
Yeah, they get the shakes.
So they start smoking weed and then they chill out and they can relax. They take CBD. You don't have to get high. THC is only that's the only psychoactive trait in it. You got CBN, CBD, THC, and then I think there's one more.
Yeah, weed's been proven to be excessively helpful with things like epilepsy.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Well, and I we have so many cannabinoid receptors built into our body that they're finding more and more and more about. And I find it fucking fascinating. Like I was listening to an interview on NPR about cannabinoid receptors that deal specifically with Alzheimer's and how like they're going to try and use weed in order to find a cure for Alzheimer's.
Damn, that's brilliant. But and what's crazy, right? That's looking for lost brain cells, right? But they say it's killing our brain cells. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
Like you're telling me
You're
that
telling me
looking
one thing,
for
but then
things.
you're looking for a different thing.
Get the fuck out of here. And people are so stupid because literally our government, our doctors, our medical books, like I when respectfully when I talk to like anybody that's in the medical field, any type of medical field, when they tell me something, I'm like, where'd you learn that? I ask them, where'd you learn that? In school, right? In a book that you were given, right? Did you do research on where that book came from? Did you do research on the writer of the book? Do you know who actually wrote that medical book that you read? Do you understand how programmed you are?
Do you understand where any of their money came from?
And it just goes down the fucking line of just like you're just changing it however you want because you're an author. And now you have a medical background, so you can write these books and sell them to these universities, and everybody backs everybody and pays here and there. Like you learned your shit. Just because you learn something doesn't mean it's right.
True.
You could learn to beat the shit out of somebody. That doesn't mean it's right. Just because you learned it.
I'm so good at
it. Yeah. Moves further away.
Runs away.
But I don't know. Just it is messed up. It's really not the best.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking listen, weed helps me focus like nobody's business. Like if I am writing, the best tool in the whole world. I have this tea called Creativity, and it's the THC. Have you had it? Oh,
I just love the name.
It's really good. And it's this THC, it's like edible tea. And like I just steep it in like a hot kettle, and
Is this in a tea bag?
Yeah, I steep it in a hot kettle, and I just fucking like drink my fucking weed.
Damn, I used to make my own.
And it's delicious.
Weed tea. I would like that's amazing. I would like save my stems and shake and stuff, and like really sift it out properly and keep it clean in a jar, and then I would put it in little tea bags and like. But it's probably nothing like what you got.
Oh, it's so good, and it's delicious. I fucking love that shit. I literally, yeah. Oh. Shit, I'll have my first cup of tea at like 6 p.m. I'm just sitting there by like 2 a.m. Like, I got this. Because like, you know, writing scripts and stuff, it's a lot of work. So you got to do your outline. You got to do your treatment. You got to figure out where you're going to go. Yeah. Oh, God, you give me.
You know, I love writing, but my handwriting is so fucking bad. And I'm only smooth at writing with my brain while I'm writing, not typing. Typing, I'm not smooth with. You know how you get in that flow and you just... And
you're a fast writer. You scratch.
Yeah, I scratch, but I can write really, really fucking good. But my handwriting's so fucking bad. Like when I tell you, if you looked at my server book, oh my God. If you tried to if I was like, hey, I'm going to greet this table and get their order for you, and then gave it to you, you would literally be like, hold on, come here. Put this order in front of me. The fuck does this mean? Yeah, literally. Like
you do doctor's writing. You know how you can't read doctor's writing? They just scribble that
shit. They go so fast.
I just remember more of the shape of what I wrote.
Yeah. I remember things. If I'm trying to learn lines, I have to write it by hand. Yeah, I remember things better if I've written them down. Like it's like a known thing. Like teachers know about this. Like that's why they want you to write everything down, because a lot of people remember things
more
better
notes
if they've
is
written
better.
it physically. Because you have to think about it as you're writing.
I write everything down in a calendar for like my scheduling purposes because I won't remember it.
You know,
I'm a Google Calendar and iCal.
You know how bad I want to do what you do, but I can't.
Just write it down in a calendar.
I fucking can't. Like the only way I could do this is I need to make myself, I already know it, I need to make myself a huge fucking board. It needs to be right there in my face. And I need to have colorful markers that I can write my months in and everything.
Color coordinate everything.
Yes, or I can't do it. Like if I do it on my phone, I'm like, babe, can you do this for me? Like what was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to do something today, right?
I kind of do that too.
But you have your calendar.
Yeah, I write it. I write if I don't write it down, I will not.
Even
remember.
if I'm just supposed to hang out with someone, it's in my calendar. because I'm so busy all the time that I have to literally have like it scheduled out. Like if you were to look at my phone right now, I believe it's Monday I'm going to dinner at Grandmaster Recorders, and then Tuesday I have a birthday, and then I have a show and Wednesday, and I have 2 shows Wednesday, and it's just like it's like I have to have it all scheduled out. If I don't have it all scheduled out, I forget everything.
So I think I want to do what you guys do, but like I'm like a chaos, but it's organized chaos. So like
Chaotic good.
I'm really good when it's chaotic. When like I noticed that because all the years I played professional sports, I worked in bartending, serving. Like when it's the shit's at the fan, I thrive.
I do thrive in chaos.
We're gonna be great. When the game's on the line, I got you. We're good. But if it's like la-di-da, I'm la-di-da somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me somewhere else because this is not holding my attention. And that was the problem in school. But I want to do that calendar stuff so bad and like be so organized and start journaling things and like writing down like my success.
It was a habit I had
losses.
to make. It was a habit I had to make. I had to just I set a timer on my phone every day for like literally 2 months. And so like at that time, every day I would work on my calendar. And also like being an executive assistant also helped too, because I had to organize.
You got to, you're forced to do it.
Yeah.
It's your job.
Your job.
By the way, I've been on a lot of podcasts, but this shit is comfy. This is the most comfortable sitting situation ever.
Yes.
Like this is it. I could take a nap on this bitch. And we
Dude.
just told each other, I don't nap.
You don't nap.
So like.
He doesn't nap.
I
I'm
did
about
the
to
other
nap
day.
the second this show is over.
I love
I
it.
did nap yesterday on accident because I had a headache. But
On accident?
yeah, because I laid down and I like put my legs up on my couch like this way and all the blood.
He just wanted to show off his shoes.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he lifted that leg. He said, look at my Nike.
They're nice though.
They are nice though.
But no, I put my legs up on the couch. Edit that. No, I'm just kidding. Put my legs up on the couch and I just fell asleep for like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, is dinner done?
Oh,
There's
it's time
dinner.
to get up. There's food.
There's pan-fried chicken.
I would literally die without napping. I love a good nap.
Ugh.
I take like 2 naps a week. It's not like that much, but
Is it actually good for you?
napping is good for you.
My
Sleep
problem
is
is
good.
if I take a nap during the day, I have a hard time falling asleep that night because I've gotten some sleep. That's the only thing. It depends. If I'm
You can
having a
sleep
really
anyway.
tired day, though, I'll be fine.
Mhm.
But like for the most part, I feel like if I nap, I fall. I like am groggy for the whole rest of the
Yeah,
day.
me. That's why I don't nap because I wake up and she said it's because you go
26
into-
minutes.
You can't go past 26 minutes supposedly.
Oh, that's a thing.
That's the thing.
I
'Cause
didn't know that.
You go into a REM cycle after 26 minutes. And so that's what makes you groggy is you're waking up in the middle of a
Because
REM
we
cycle.
actually got into a deep sleep, not
Yeah.
just a rest.
Yeah.
Because there's rest sleep.
Rest
and then
sleep,
REM
and then there's
sleep.
deep sleep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, 26 minutes is the ideal nap according to the National Sleep Association.
So should I just do 25 to be safe?
Yeah. 25 because then you have that last minute of like,
Nah, because then they say if you wake up and then press the snooze button, that's the worst thing to do because you're interrupting yourself. Like you woke up and now you're going back to sleep and then you woke up again and then you're going back to sleep and then you woke up.
Snooze days, I always feel like total shit.
snooze days kill you.
They do.
Mhm.
Because then you're like told yourself to go back to sleep, but then you wake up and then your body's like, hold on,
For
motherfucker.
years,
Do you ever
I
do
stopped
you
doing
ever
that.
do a snooze thing and then you get so mad at yourself that you snoozed?
Yeah, because now I got to rush.
Because now you got to rush and you set your alarm for the allotment of the perfect amount of time.
Yeah. Disrespectful.
I don't fuck with that.
The disrespect.
Not at all. Mm-mm. I don't know. I love a nap. Whatever. Moo, it's fine. It's just Mark.
No,
She perked
Moo
up.
heard wrestling.
She was like, who's fighting Mark out there? I'll fucking protect
I'm
him.
coming
Moo
to get
heard
him.
wrestling.
I'm coming to get him. I'm coming
Such
to
a
get
beautiful
him.
dog.
Dude.
Like, honestly, I have a purebred chocolate lab, AKC, but like, I really think sometimes, most of the times, mutts and mixes become the prettiest dogs because dogs don't look like, again,
Mhm.
like them. Like my other dog we rescued, it's a Chihuahua and Rat Terrier mostly.
I know,
And it
but
is
she's
the
so
cutest freaking thing ever. And I hate Chihuahuas. But like she has a longer snout, so it looks more like a terrier, but like the Chihuahua head, but then the terrier, but it's just, you just want to squeeze her little self. And then look at that hair. Look at that mane on her.
I know, she's luscious.
You can make her look like a whole lion. You need to shave her like a lion.
She is so afraid of the groomer. If you like ever were to bring like buzzers to her,
She don't bite.
she would
That's because she's seen all
she
the
would have
other
a
dogs.
panic attack. Yeah.
She's seen all the other dogs probably.
Get
back in
prepped
China.
at the meat market. Yeah.
that's exactly. Damn, that's fucked
It's
up.
trauma for sure.
Mama
and she's afraid of
girl.
water too.
That makes me want to cry.
Yeah, she's afraid of water. She's afraid of so
She's
many
not
things.
a water dog.
She's not a water dog.
Show her,
The
teach her
first
the
time
water.
the first time I took her to the beach, she literally tried to run back to the car.
She doesn't go to the beach.
Doesn't go to the beach. Doesn't
She
like
doesn't
it.
sand.
The only time that she's ever had a good time was when she found a sand crab and was like literally trying to
Chasing
keep it away from me. Because she loves the game of keep away. That was the only time this dog has ever had a good time at the
I'm
beach.
going to get that crab, Mom.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh,
She's
no.
but she's the nicest dog I've ever
Oh
had.
yeah,
she's very
so
sweet.
nice. She's so sweet.
She's such a good baby. And she's
How
so
old is she?
quiet. She'll be 5 in July.
Yeah,
No
Thor's
shades.
getting a little gray on his chin, and he's 5 too.
Well, she's always had a little white
Yeah,
tip, and so now it's just getting bigger.
she's gonna have a big white face. When
You
she's
have big
old.
white face. Yeah.
Her ears will probably
Mom.
turn white too.
Oh my God. I would love that. Because she already looks like an Eevee. I wanted to rename her Eevee really badly.
Oh my
Back to
god!
Pokemon. I wanted to rename her Eevee, but she knew Chinese and the name Moose, so I let her keep the name Moose. Because I was
What does
not
moose
learning
mean in
Chinese.
Chinese.
No, she knew like Chinese commands.
Really?
Yeah. But like she didn't know. Like she
Do you
and
know
she knew the
any
name.
of them?
No.
What the fuck?
No. I
You should
tried.
Google
at
Chinese
first.
commands.
I should. But I know
No,
I'm
it
gonna
might
botch
give
how
her
to say them.
PTSD though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, she knows all sorts of stuff. If you like snap and do different hand signals, she'll react to those.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
outdoors. If I
and-
snap and point, he'll go to that area or
Mhm.
whatnot. Not all different types of things, only one.
Yeah, Moose, if you snap and put your hand in a fish, she knows to sit and wait.
Damn, actually, Thor does know more than one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
tripping.
bet Thor knows that. Or
And
if I
then
if I just snap and I
go-
do this, she knows to just sit and look at me.
Oh, that's nice.
Just
That's
fucking
nice.
up. But no, she is the best dog in the whole world.
Yeah,
And I'm
Thormasian needs to
Thoroughly
meet
obsessed with her.
you. Does she like little dogs?
Oh, she heard what you said.
She's just
Mhm.
excited now. She's like, oh, finally, the
talking
recognition
about
that
me.
I deserve.
I'm on the show, really. I'm actually being talked about.
Finally, I'm the main character. Oh, thanks, Mama.
It's your world. We're just living in it, girl.
Honestly, dude, that's so true.
It is, though.
She
but-
runs my entire house.
But it is their world technically because we're their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
They're not our whole life, and that's the hard part about it. But
Mm.
because we had to put a dog down not too long ago, and it was really rough. It was really rough, and I'd
Yeah.
only been around her for like a year and a couple months, and it was rough. She was my little baby. But
Anytime I even just hear about a dog dying, it makes me want to cry. I like every.
and we just adopted a dog, and I followed the LaBelle Foundation and a bunch of other places that are rescues around here, and I keep seeing dogs, and I'm like, wow, like I just want to buy a house, right? Have a big, like 5-6 acres, maybe like 7, big acreage.
And just have a bunch of dogs.
And foster them, right?
Yeah.
And they can stay if they want. But if you want to come adopt a dog, come to my dog ranch. And you can play around the golf on the other side if you want. A little 3-hole golf hole.
Oh, so it's a tourist attraction
Oh, yeah.
as well.
It's going to
oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to get
it's
this
a
money.
business.
Shorty, stop playing. Look at this money. You see how much Live Golf Course making? Goddamn, I'm trying to get that money,
That
goddamn.
grass is expensive.
It ain't going to be that kind of grass, Shorty. I'm just not saying. It's going to be cut short in places that
What,
it needs
what,
to be
kind
short.
of, what
but-
kind of golf course do you have? A desert. There ain't no grass.
No, there'll be
Just a
grass.
Joshua
The
Tree
greens
Ranch.
will be turf. They will not be Bermuda grass. They'll be turf. So it's gonna be a little risk.
Oh my God. What if we just made you like a putt-putt course?
Uh-uh.
No, putt-putt courses are so fun.
Yeah, but
When's the
everybody's
last time you
doing
went
it right
mini
now.
golfing?
Actually, not too long ago, like a month and a half
Did you
ago.
not have the best fucking time?
It was pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty good at putting. So
Okay, well, you're going with the wrong people.
no, it was a really good time. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I literally lose my mind at putt-putt courses. I have such a good time.
You're like
And
a toddler in a candy store.
I am. I get so excited. Me and my friend Kenley. So, when my grandfather died, I was having a really rough time with it. And my friend Kenley literally kidnapped me. We drove straight to Dollywood in Tennessee. We had the best day at Dollywood. And then the next day, her family lived in Tennessee. So we were staying with them. And we went on the most redneck putt-putt course I have ever been on in my life. Like at one point you ride like a little mine shaft up a little hill and then, oh my God, it was the best time. I had so much fun. I love a good putt-putt course. Like please, please, please. If anyone is listening to this and you have a good putt-putt course, please let me know about it. I want to go to
Castle Park? The one in Sherman Oaks?
I haven't been there. Is it fun?
They've got 3 different putt-putts on it. 3 different courses. And batting cages, arcade.
It's right around the corner from my house.
You live there?
So-
Do you live in the valley too?
I live in Van Nuys.
I live in Sherman Oaks. Yeah, so you're definitely
all
getting his
neighbors.
ma. Stop playing.
That putt-putt course is like blocks away from where I live.
So we're doing
Yeah,
that.
literally me too.
You can do that.
Because
We're
I work
doing
at the
that.
P.F. Chang's over in the Galleria.
Oh yeah. You're right by P.F. Chang's.
I live
Yeah.
off Willis area.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where the Costco is? On
Uh-huh.
Sepulveda? I live behind that.
Now everybody knows where we live, but not technically.
Not really.
Okay.
General area.
I dare you to search. It
You
will take you a while.
run around long enough on my street. I guess you'll see me one day.
Yeah,
But
eventually.
I didn't say shit.
It doesn't matter. Nobody will be able to park.
Yeah, for real.
Have you ever been to if you've ever been to Demi's house? You just sit on the street. There's no parking.
There really is no
Where do you park?
parking.
You just
Do you have
sit-
a garage?
I have a garage. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I
has a
have-
specialty spot.
I have so much parking.
Oh yeah, your house is easy.
Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visitor parking in the garage, and then 5 outside the garage visitor
That's
just
parking.
have an
crazy.
extra spot,
We
just
have
one.
2 spots. We have 2
I
spots.
just have one.
Yeah, she has an extra spot.
Yeah.
We have 2 spots in like our leasing parking, but it has to be after 5 or on the weekend.
fuck?
Yeah, because it's like leasing spots. But they're also always taken.
For people that are going to lease to park there?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're always
the fuck
taken.
outta here.
I know.
why the fuck just... I don't need a
I
parking
already pay
spot
rent here.
because I'm going to end up moving here. I'm going to get a parking spot when I move here. Like,
Mhm.
it's not going to be the determining factor if there's a lease parking spot. I'm sorry.
Dude,
We
our
live in
building,
Los Angeles.
our building would never get a resident though if like they didn't have those set up. Because if I was going to look at my building and I had to circle my block for parking the way my friends have to
You'd
circle
leave.
my block for parking, I'd be like, I'm not living here.
I just Tetris when I come to pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Tetris on her street. There's like 4 other cars in the middle of the road. They all have their blinkers on.
Everyone stopped.
Right.
Everybody's
Everybody
waiting to get
stopped.
by.
So everybody knows the vibe.
And then there's like 15 people all trying to get into whatever parking lot they're part of. And
You know,
yeah,
you
it's
know, like
just-
those games where like you're like on a river and you gotta flow.
Yeah, you just
That's
Tetris.
what you have to do through
Just
my.
take it as like
yeah.
Frogger almost.
No,
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's always like 8 pedestrians. Okay, so I live in like a very, very like older. I live in Valley Village. So it's like
I know where
older.
that is, yeah.
It's like older. It's a
I know
very
exactly where you
it's
live.
like a very Orthodox Jewish community.
Yeah.
And so there's always like, especially on Saturdays, because everybody's out and about for synagogue, people are just running
Moving.
around, running amok. There's
Out.
always like 18 strollers in your way. You're like, everybody's saying hello. The rabbi over there, so nice though. He always sees me, he rides his little bicycle. He's always like, Demi. I'm like, I love
It's
him. I love him. He's the best guy. He
And
has
he
a,
probably says your
okay,
name's
first
so
of all,
great.
yeah, he does. And he has like his little curls because he's
Uh-huh.
Orthodox Jewish. I love Orthodox Jewish people's hair. It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I just love Jewish people. I really do.
Tell me how you really feel about
one of my
Jewish
best
people.
friends growing up, her mom was this amazing Jewish woman from Philly, and she was they were the only 2 Jewish people I knew in my hometown, and I hung out with them all the time. And so I used to like go to like Judaism classes with B because she didn't like talking to anybody else. And so like her mom was the most hilarious and amazing woman. I have a bit about her because there was one time in Tybee Island, Georgia, I got knocked off like my surfboard by a shark, and you look to the beach and you just see B's mom going, a shark, there's a shark in the water. Oh my God. And I lost it. I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was the funniest moment of my life because I thought it was a dolphin.
Wow, there's a shark.
Yeah, I
Ew.
didn't care. I thought it was hilarious. All I did was get knocked off. I think we just ran into each other.
Nah, that motherfucker was testing you. He wanted to see what that was.
That's why I won't go back in the water though.
Honestly, if I start surfing, I'm gonna spend the money on that shark frequency thing bracelet that you put on your ankle, and it makes it so like it's such a high frequency because they are off very high frequencies that once they get like this close to you, it makes them, they're like, nope. Like you see the YouTube videos of like them testing it with real sharks, and the sharks are like, absolutely not. They get up to the surfboard and they're like, oh, fuck no. Like somebody just punched them in the face.
Oh,
But
I'm not going out
I'll
into
do
the
it
ocean
back
like
home
that.
in the
I'm
east.
good. I think
Back east, it's not like that. The shark attacks are nowhere near like that unless you're like at a certain time of the year and in South Carolina. But out here, y'all be having all types of sharks attacks on a regular sightings. We did the jet ski thing from Long Beach to Catalina. Fire. Definitely recommend it. Worth the $300.
Had a blast.
Had a blast. Do
Lots
it
of
again.
sharks.
Love it. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. There was one thing. But we got to see there's like seals just sitting right there. There was hundreds, I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of dolphins swimming with us on our way out to the middle of the ocean. Like just like you don't even realize there's so much wildlife in the ocean out here compared to where the Atlantic. It is insane. We saw like the little like baby jellyfish school. Like because I had to use the bathroom and nobody wanted to get in the water first. And I was, man, I grew up in the water bucket. I just jumped in. I was like, I'm only gonna be in a minute. Go to the bathroom, do my thing. I'm looking down. I see all these little shiny things. They're all over the place. It looked like a freaking disco ball was underneath of me. And I was like, jellyfish. Everybody jumps out and they were like, yeah, well, we were fine because they were just little baby ones. They wouldn't hurt you. But I was just blown away of how much life
like cool shit
is in the ocean out here compared to back home. Like you see dolphins, back home on a regular, but out here I saw 3 different types of dolphins.
Where's back home?
Northern Virginia, DC area, DMV area. And then we always go to like Outer Banks and stuff. If you ain't never been to Outer Banks Beach, you need to go. It's like no other beach. It's the beach vibe there is like no other beach. Like it is like
Where is it?
In North Carolina. It is like when the show it's just as beautiful, but even like better. Like it's like family party time. So like all the houses are lined up on the beach, off the beach, and there's a road in between it. Everybody's families are having barbecues, inviting each other, people over. The kids, you make all your summer friends like that. It is a whole vibe. Like it's not like the beaches here are beautiful, way more pretty, trust me. But the vibe of the beachgoer life there is better.
There's a spot like that in Miami. So like, what is that area? I went there with my ex. His family lived over there. But there's like this like little spot like right when you pull out their marina where like all the water's so shallow and like you can like stand in it. Yeah. And but you can like get your boat around. It's like a little sandbank in the middle and people just roll their boats up and all get out and just fucking sit there and like party in the middle. And it's like, it was a blast. I had a great time. I was like, fuck yeah. Honestly, if I can see in the water, if I can see in it and I can stand in it, I'm cool. I know so many or if it's a lake. I like lakes. I like man-made lakes. I know that there's no sharks. So you're easily getting in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe. Fuck yes.
Did you see that shit where the seal was attacking people and biting people?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
A seal?
Yeah, a seal.
They're not known to attack people,
even the
right?
sea dogs are over us. They're like, get the fuck out.
They're not known to attack people, but they will if you like fuck with them.
Oh, of course.
There's like a legit video of a seal and it's going after people, like chasing people to bite them and hurt them.
They're low-key fast,
like
too.
a rabid ass
really
seal.
fast.
And it was attacking random people that didn't even see it coming up to it in the water because it was a wild seal. So it's just running around the beach. I swear to God.
A loose seal.
It was a loose seal. It was very loose.
It was leaky.
But it was a rogue, whatever, sea lion.
They're all the same. Sea lion.
Sea dog. I call them sea dogs.
They're just dogs of the water.
They really are.
Like literally.
Dude, honestly, the ocean is so over us. The ocean is so over us. That's going to kill us. I listen, the water is rising.
They're coming closer. New York is sinking.
Poseidon, coming for us.
He's not playing.
He's not playing anymore. I mean, honestly, listen, you fuck something up so much
and
you don't care about it, it's going to come for you. Nature's like that. It's all about balance. I'm just saying.
Yeah, a lot of us got to go eventually here soon. I just hope that I'm either like last of the Mohican or I go when everybody go.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go alone, motherfucker.
Oh no, one of my best friends and I, we were talking on the phone the other day about The Last of Us, and she was like, "Yeah, something like that happens, kill me. I don't want to be a part of it." She said, "Listen, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, I have all these guns, I'm gonna fucking stay alive forever." She goes, "Why the fuck do I want to stay alive? What? So I can be focused on staying alive the rest of my life?" And I was like,
True.
"That's not a bad point." I personally, Moose is like, I would stay alive.
Moose.
You know what? I think I'd want to do it just to see if I could do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do it.
That's why I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna definitely try and stay alive just for like
I backpack.
just for bragging rights.
I've done a lot of backpacking. I know how to survive very long time with very minimal things. I'm ready to do it.
I think it would be really fun if like we got a group of friends together and we all did like a survivalist camp for like a week.
Let's do it.
Dude, you want to do it?
And
Like our
shoot
own
it.
episode of Survivor?
Please don't play with me.
Let's do it.
Please
Deal.
Deal. Please don't
Deal.
play with me. That was like the most awkward
That
thing you
was
promised.
the
She's like,
worst.
absolutely not.
Nope.
She was like, I'll
Oh,
watch
no,
it.
we're
Nope.
so doing this. Me, you, Rock, Tosh, Audrey.
Ezone.
E-Zone. Oh my God. E-Zone would be
I don't think
hilarious.
XG would actually do it.
I think he'd cry without his hair gel.
It'll just bring him his own bottle of old
Just
school.
a bottle.
Here, strap this to your leg. Strap it.
He'd be like, how mean can I be? Well, because
Oh, he'd be pissed.
he'd be so mad.
He'd be the first one out.
He'd be the first one
Are
to be
we
like, I
voting
can't do this.
people out? Or are we seeing who lasts longest?
I think we should vote everybody out.
Or just do a full episode and just do like 2 days and see everybody's reactions at the before reaction. Like, yeah, I'm so pumped.
I'm so pumped. I think I'm going to do
fucking
really
hate
well.
Demi. I just want you to know.
Honestly, I think you probably would if you were trapped for like
I'm
3
dead.
days.
No.
3 days, no other communication with other people, with just me. You'd be like, can you fucking stop talking?
As long as there's other people. I'm just kidding.
Couldn't be alone with you though.
No, I can't be alone for anybody for straight 3 days.
Mark, you want to come play Survivor with us?
Go for it, Mark.
He's gonna be like,
He
absolutely
can
not.
take my place because I ain't fucking ever.
I think you could do it.
I think you could do it.
I can
We're
do
supposed
it
to help
easily.
each other.
No, but I ain't trying to fucking help nobody. I ain't trying to go do some weird wilderness shit.
I definitely want to do it. When I was a kid, there was like this levee behind my parents. It's still there. My parents still live there. There's this
Survivor.
levee behind
Absolutely
my parents'
not.
house.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, I know. Dude, Naked and Afraid is such a great show. Have you seen the SNL sketch with the hot sauce? You should look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's funny.
We've watched all Naked and Afraid.
But yeah, but this like levee behind my parents' house, I like literally go out there and be like, I bet I could live out here. Like I literally thought as a kid, I was like,
it's
I would
so much
be able
easier
to do it.
to do it than people believe. Honestly,
Or
Let me
to
tell
be
you.
like self-sustainable.
let me tell you. Hiking. I'm trying to get my friend to go backpacking with me, but he's from Chicago. He's not about that. He said he didn't see mountains until he was 22. So this motherfucker is not trying to walk a mountain, let alone he's barely seen one. So when you go, my first backpacking trip, they fucked me. Didn't know what was going on. We went 32 fucking miles in 2.5 days on foot. On foot.
I didn't know you did the Oregon
down.
Trail.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know a whole Appalachian Trail was getting done in a couple of days. Thanks. Wow. That was great. So first day, I'm pissed off. It's raining the whole time we're walking. We finally get to a campsite and it's still pouring down rain. And I'm like, nah, fuck this. We went like 10 miles that day, first day. I was like, fuck this. We're going to make the best out of it. We brought a bunch of weed, brought a bunch of food. We didn't think that we were going to actually stay another night because it was going to rain. So we started eating a bunch of food. We put up tarps. We have a great night. We wake up. We're like, if the sun doesn't come out, we're not going to do it. By the time when you finally have some good weather and you do it and you hit those miles, a cup of oatmeal tastes like the best thing you ever taste in your life. Your appreciation for everything is times 10. Maybe times 100, like literally a cup of like drip coffee that you're waiting for, that you had to boil the water and you had to get the water, make sure it was filtered properly and do it just to make a cup of coffee to start your day. You're like, yeah, it sounds like a whole lot.
That
but once
cowboy
you've
coffee.
oh my God, like black. You brought a couple packets of Splendor or something?
I love black coffee.
Yeah.
You
seem like a black coffee kind of girl.
Yeah, I'm a psychopath. That's correct.
Yeah, well, I like black coffee with a little bit of sugar.
It's because you're so sweet.
Yep. So sweet, I'll give you cavities.
I'm an oat milk latte bitch. I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to go on no survivalist shit. I'm gonna go.
She's like, I want
milk
my.
latte.
I'm gonna go to Silver Lake and get my iced oat milk latte with vanilla bean extract.
B shows up to our
Fuck
Survivor day
everybody.
with like big hoop earrings in that she uses to like catch a bunny. She just makes them into a hunting tool. I think
I love
that
it.
actually would be really great.
I love it.
That would be really funny.
I ain't fucking doing none of that shit. I ain't trying. I ain't
Debbie.
going on no hot air balloons. I ain't going on no ocean
wouldn't
gate
go on
to
a
the
hot-
bottom
you wouldn't-
floor. Hell no.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah. Why don't you just go explore the Titanic? Because that's what you're
Do you
asking
not
me
like
to do in
flying
the
either?
air.
Dude.
I don't like flying. I'm not skydiving. I'm not
Would you go
doing
to
any
iFly?
weird. I'm not doing any weird white
yeah, would
people
you go to
adrenaline
iFly?
shit.
Would you go to iFly?
I'm not doing any weird white people adrenaline shit. That's what iFly is.
I was in skydiving club in college.
But you really
you have
want?
skydived?
Do you really want to see my fat ass in the iFly tube?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I'm
No.
glad you asked.
I'm glad you asked. The correct
Just
answer is yes. Here.
fucking
There's only one correct
fucking
answer.
saddlebags flapping in the wind
Stop
and shit.
it.
Absolutely not. I'm not doing no weird white people adrenaline shit. I am not that
Do you hate
white
the snow,
person.
too?
I'm not doing it.
Do you hate this?
I
one?
used to live in Utah for my whole life. I'm not. I hate the fucking snow. I hate
Yeah,
winter.
I probably would hate it too if I lived in Utah. my
I'm
whole life.
very good when it comes to the mountains. I grew up around the mountains
Yeah.
in Salt Lake.
Yeah, some
Do
of the
I
biggest
want to live
mountains.
and survive in the mountains? No.
Hills have eyes. Doesn't appeal
I want to be able to go get my car washed
Let
and
me-
get my Starbucks on Saturday and say fuck everything else and go home and smoke weed on my
Honestly,
balcony.
even when I go
That
back
sounds
to
like a
my
great
parents'
idea,
house,
though,
I won't
period.
lie.
So-
The fact that everything is so far away from my parents' house, I hate it. Every
Yeah, my
time I go
mom-
back, I'm like, I have to drive how far for a cup of coffee?
Where do they live again?
Tip City, Ohio.
Where the fuck is that?
Fucking
At
exactly.
the tips.
Yeah, the
mother.
tips, baby. No, literally. Yeah, it's a very tiny town, like very, very, very small. My graduating class in high school, I think, was like 150 people. That's like our public school.
Holy shit! My graduating class was like 560.
Yeah, no, like really, really
We had
tiny.
like 2,800 kids in our school.
Yeah, and you have to drive. You have to drive like. If I wanted to go to a Sephora, an hour.
Oh,
An hour.
what about CVS or something like that?
CVS. They have a CVS.
They
It
got
was
to. They
CVS.
probably have to have a
Yeah.
drugstore. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a drugstore. There's like there's every fast food imaginable. You
But
get-
a real store, like a real, like need to get a top, like real products.
no,
Shopping, clothes.
no.
Damn. Yeah, my mom.
There's
lived
like a
to this-
boutique.
My mom moved an hour from Richmond, so she lives in this place called. Actually, I can't even remember. It's a weird ass name. Like really, really, really weird. It's most. If anybody knows Virginia, Lake Anna area, like it's like a big lake area. We've got like 2 big lakes. Lake of the Woods is what it's called.
What is it called?
Lake of the Woods.
Lake of the Woods.
No, Lake of the Woods is next to her. She lives in Locust Grove.
I could understand why you would forget that.
Yeah, it's a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really nice area. But she lives like any other than golf courses, which is cool for me, is like 30, 40 minutes away from her house. And I don't really hate it too much because I'm kind of over the city life.
I love the city life.
Hmm.
I do. I like a little reprieve though. I think I might rent a cabin up in Topanga for a month, and like me and Moose just go chill in a cabin in Topanga. You're welcome to come visit. I'm gonna do a lot of shrooms and sit in a cabin in Topanga for like a month
With Moose.
with Moose.
Don't let Moose have any shrimps.
No, I won't. Oh my god, can you imagine? She'd be the funniest dog on shrooms.
They probably just throw it right back up,
I
honestly.
give her drugs for like 4th of July, and like she does this thing with her
like
paws.
the dogawana.
Yeah, no, I give her like serious drugs. Like she needs like doggy Xanax because
Oh.
she has panic attacks from the fireworks.
Oh, to calm her down.
Yeah,
I
to
thought for
calm
a
her
second
down.
it was taking a turn. Me and her were like,
We were both looking
I
at
was
you
like,
like,
"Bitch,
what
what are you
the
doing?"
fuck
No, like, for,
drugs
like, the
are you
fireworks.
giving
You
your
giving the
dog?
dogs acid?
And she does this really funny thing with her paws. Like it's the only time she ever wants to sit in my lap. She'll sit in my lap and she'll be like she'll just keep hitting me in the
Slap
face.
me in the face? I will fight you. Don't mess up my weird my hair.
Oh my
today.
God. Hey, I love you. Thanks for coming on.
Of course. Love you guys too. Thank you.
We just went very
Where
off
can
the rails here
Where
at
can
the end.
everybody find you?
Instagram, TikTok. I'm really on Instagram mostly. I don't really mess with the TikTok anymore, but it's my name, Brian Athey, BrianAthey 2. Just the number 2.
Not
after.
Brianna they.
Not Brianna they. But if that helps you,
Remember how to
if
spell
that helps,
it. Yeah.
Brianna they.
Brianna
I should
they.
just start doing it. It's Brianna they too on Instagram and TikTok. That's actually a lot easier.
It is a lot easier, actually.
Be the first Brianna. He used to make fun of me all the time. Be like, "Hi, Brianna."
Brianna, how's
Hate
it going? Well, hey, thanks for coming on.
Of course, anytime. I enjoyed it, and your couches are very comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so very happy. I can't wait to do Survivor shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're doing it.
I'm
I'm
gonna go
down.
take a nap.
Yep. We're going to go
Alrighty.
fight in the parking lot.